Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Adeline and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, welcome to this stage of my journey. If you're new, very warm welcome. If you've been here for a little while or since the beginning, welcome back. Thank you for staying with me. This is the first time I've ever asked, but if you'd like to hit the subscribe button to join me on this journey, you can hit the notification bell to get updated immediately of when I upload. Interact with me a bit, let me know about your journey. I'm here to kind of share this with people. So I want to hear how your journeys are going, whether it's medicated or not. If you're doing it by yourself, if you're thinking about starting a medicated weight loss journey, have a conversation with me. I want to chat to you guys. So join in, subscribe. Thank you. So 2 weeks ago, I had my first gain on Mounjaro, which I totally expected because it was after a little bit of a rough week for me when I lost 5 pounds in 1 week, which is just not good. So I had a little bit of a gain, and the week after I lost a little bit. My weight this week is 74 kg, which is 163 pounds or 11 stone 9 pounds. From my 2-month update, I have lost 6 pounds. Fine, that's still classed as healthy, right? I'm down to 74 kg or 163 pounds. So that brings my weight loss from last week to 0.8 kg, which is 1.7 pounds. Which again, it's high up there on what I think is healthy, but it's within the range of what I think is healthy to lose within a week, which is 2 pounds max. So my total loss for this journey, back in September 1st when I started, my total weight loss is 8.5 kg, which is 18 pounds and 7 ounces, or 1 stone and 4 pounds. My measurements this week, I've only done 2. I've done my waist and I've done my belly because I was quite intrigued because my belly measurement, like around my love handles, around the thickest part of me, went up. So I thought I'm going to do it this week because I haven't really measured myself in a couple of weeks anyway, because I was more so like looking after myself up here. So I thought I'm gonna measure myself a little bit and we're going to see how the numbers looked. So my waist is still at 88 centimetres, which means I've not lost anything off my waist, which is absolutely fine. I did measure myself later in the day. It is a grand old time of 7 p.m. and I measured myself at maybe around 4 or 5 p.m. today. Waist measurement stayed the same at 88 centimetres. My belly is 106 centimetres. So that means I've lost 4 centimetres off of my belly circumference since my 2-month update, which was 2 weeks ago. I'm happy with that. So my belly is going down. So maybe it was just because I was on my period, or it could be anything from I injected in my stomach that week, I think. It could be a multitude of things that make that measurement go a bit funny. And it might just be because I'm a female and my body likes to just retain fatty tissue there. But that's gone down. Happy with that. We'll see more results and metrics and measurements next week for my 3-month update. Now that I've lost weight, I've readjusted, I think, what my protein intake should be. My weight is 74 kg, and if you time a kg of your weight by 1.3, that should be your protein intake. So my protein intake now should be 125. I'm not really weightlifting or going to the gym right now, so I think if I was to go back to the gym and weightlift again, I would up my protein intake again to maybe like 140, 150 max. I really don't think I'd be able to eat any more than that with the medication I'm on, especially if I do go up a titration of strength level in the medication in a couple of months or next month. Yeah, 125 grams of protein sounds a bit more reasonable for where I am at right now. That being said, my average intake for this week, protein-wise, was 120 grams. And that's without kind of putting too much stress on myself to really make myself eat. So I'm not overly forcing myself. I do have to remind myself to eat because of the medication that I'm on. My carbs this week is 138 grams, a bit lower than the last time, or my 2-month update. I feel like I'm comparing everything to my 2-month update. I am, because I didn't track. I didn't track my food that last couple of weeks. So it's a bit lower than my 2-month update. I'm not too fussed about that. My fibre has gone up to 14 grams on average this week, which I think is good. Again, I haven't seen any ripple effects with my digestion, how that functions. I haven't seen any effects with upping my fibre this week or the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure, I wasn't really tracking it. Fibre's good, right? My average daily calorie intake was 1502. I think 1500 is like a good ballpark for me to be in. I think the last couple of weeks, in near on maybe like over a month now, my average daily calorie intake has been quite low. It's been down in like the 1400s. So I think 1500 is I think it's good. I think that's more sustainable for me. I'm a bit concerned about going up a titration. I've already confirmed that I'm staying on 5 milligrams for another month. I am a bit concerned about eating enough. So I'm going to stay on 5 milligrams for now because it seems to be working. I think what people say is that if you don't see any results for 2 to 3 weeks, then you should go up a titration or strengthen your dose. Right now I'm still seeing results. So I think I do need to have a bit more of a grip or a manage on my food intake before I up it, because I feel like then I'll really enter like a concerning zone of I'm really not eating enough and the weight will really drop off me, and I don't want it to fall off too quickly. I want this to be very sustainable. I don't want it to be too much of a shock to my body. I want to make just good life choices whilst I'm on this journey, and I feel like I'm still kind of in the cusp of where I am making good life choices. I say that today it's 7 p.m. I haven't had a meal yet. That's terrible. It's because I've just not been hungry. I've been busy doing stuff. I was doing uni work this morning, and then I was like, if I'm going to film, I need to go for a shower. So I showered, and then I wanted to film. So I am going to eat after this, but that means like my protein, everything will be really, really low. That being said, like that is like sometimes my day on Mounjaro can look really healthy, really sustainable, where I'm having like 3 full meals a day and I'm having a few snacks and I'm having a protein shake, and then some days on Mounjaro where I'm actively busy and it looks like this. I don't have any like stomach pains or anything like that, so that's why it's really concerning. Like I really don't get hunger cues at all. Like I obviously need to eat, I obviously am really hungry, but I just don't feel like I am, so I'm not eating. I will eat afterwards and I will enjoy that meal. I'll probably have a double portion. I'll regret it because I'll feel full and uncomfortable afterwards, but I need to get the protein in somehow. I need to feed my body. I need to give it calories. Some days my days can look really healthy, and then some days my days can look like this. I don't promote days like today. I don't suggest you do that regularly if you are on this journey, or if you're thinking of going on Mounjaro. Don't go on it for this reason where you're like, oh yeah, I'll just lose a shit ton of weight because I won't eat. That's not healthy. That promotes other issues in your life where your body can't do what you literally need it to do because it's not getting enough calories to perform the things it needs to do. And that's when you go into body dysmorphia, anorexia, binge eating, and malnourishment. That is essentially what you're doing to your body, and that's what I'm doing to my body today, clearly, but it's not something that I do, or hopefully I don't do regularly, that will have a negative effect on my body, because I will. This is not the kind of days that I want to have, where I'm not feeding my body, so it's not something I'd allow to happen very often. It's just been a bit of a busy day for me. One kind of big update, I guess, for this is I've changed my providers. I've moved from Juniper to a brand called Checkup. I got the delivery. It's the same packaging. It comes with all the same things. I moved away from Juniper to Checkup. Pricing. Checkup is cheaper. I've not taken any of their medication yet because I'm finishing up my medication from Juniper. My 5 milligrams there. I'm continuing 5 milligrams with Checkup, and I'm gonna see if it has the same effects. If it doesn't, I'll probably, just for safety and peace of mind, I will move back to Juniper. And price-wise, especially around Christmas time, it might be okay if I stay with this brand, Checkup. I'm gonna stay on 5 milligrams for at least another month. Maybe in January, if I feel the effects weaning off or anything like that, I might move up to 7.5. But my plan is to stay on 5 milligrams for as long as it's showing the results, because why would I move up? I'm happy with everything so far. Side effects, as always, minimal to none. I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have any side effects apart from maybe the insomnia. I haven't done the 5 a.m. challenge. I could maybe try and do that and it'll shock my sleeping pattern into doing what it should be doing. I'm happy with the results this week. Catch up on the journey so far. Join in as I continue. Tell me about your journey, if you're on it as well, if you're on medication or you're doing it unmedicated, unassisted. Let me know how you're getting on. That's it. Goodbye.